watching us already.
Oh, hello, wonderful person. Yes, you. The person who is ready to take on the world and make a change on it by practicing your right to vote. Danny, you didn't tell me we were already recording.
I did. But yes, hello future changemaker. Urbana needs you in this major mission. As you all know, November 3rd is election day in the country, one of the most important events in America, since by the votes of people like you, the person who will be the president for the next 4 years will be elected.
That's right, Danny. Even though we're a literary and arts magazine, we want to encourage our audience and urbanites to practice your fundamental right and principle of voting. During this short video, we will be talking about the main factors that influence citizens to not execute their votes and also tremendous importance of voting.
Voter suppression happens more often than you think in the United States. Voter suppression disproportionately affects brown and black communities in underserved neighborhoods. For instance, voter suppression happens before, during, and after you vote. One example in which voter suppression happens before you vote is registration, lack of access to registration information. That happens often. If you don't go to college, how do you have access to this information? Another way during voting is lack of polling sites. If you live in a community of color or where the majority of the population is brown or black or Latinx, you're going to see that in most instances there are long lines at the poll. Why is this happening? It's happening because there are not enough polling sites. So what happens then? Your voting rights could be suppressed after you vote because you choose to vote by mail, and when you do so, your vote might not count. The state of Pennsylvania right now is fighting a battle at courts where they're pushing for votes that come in, vote by mail votes that come in after November 3rd not to be counted, where in reality, the law of the state says that if the vote is postmarked by November 3rd, it needs to be counted if it arrives by November 6th. This is just another way that brown and black communities are being affected by voter suppression. It's not just brown and black communities. People of color is the disabled, the elderly, and young people as well. Get out there, get out and vote. The only way that you could fight this is if you actually vote. And yes, it is annoying, and yes, it becomes a challenge so many times, but you have to vote.
Another way to prevent free voting is called voter intimidation. But what exactly does it mean? Voter intimidation is when someone else tries to influence your choice when it comes to voting in an aggressive or hostile way. This can happen in many contexts and forms, but one of them is by questioning a person's right to vote by making statements or being suspicious about their legal status. This is illegal and can be reported to the Election Protection Hotline, the U.S. Department of Justice Voting Rights Hotline, or to local and state officials.
You know, it is important to mention there is a lot of gerrymandering going on. For instance, as you can see, sometimes districts are divided in a specific way to divide the majority into smaller districts so they wouldn't represent the majority of divisions. And as you can see, I already voted.
Because of all these reasons, at this time, you must vote and practice your right. Not only that, but it is our duty to increase awareness about the importance of this action. Sometimes people need a little push, but we trust you and we know you will help them.
I hope this video reaches many people, not just our school audience, but our community at large. So please share it with others. We need all of you to vote, and those who cannot do it can also make a change by helping others during the process and teaching them the importance of voting. Let's
make a change. Haz un cambio.
Practice our right to vote. Practica nuestro derecho a votar.
Make our voice heard. Haz que nuestra voz se escuche.